Hi, this is Matt with BeginToInvest.com. Today we're walking through how to use our new tax equivalent yield calculator. This calculator is available at BeginToInvest.com/tax equivalent yield calculator, and there's a link in the video description below. This calculator is useful for those who are trying to decide between corporate bonds, treasury bonds, or municipal bonds for their fixed income investments. Since each of these types of investments are taxed differently, it can be confusing for an investor to determine which investment will produce the highest real after-tax return. So to use this calculator, begin by selecting your state from the drop-down menu and entering your taxable income. You'll see that the federal and state tax rates automatically update as you enter in that information. Next, you want to select your investment type for comparison. So let's say we're looking at a corporate bond that yields 4.29%. And for this example that we're doing right now, these numbers come from Vanguard's corporate bond ETF, which as I'm recording this has a yield of 4.29%. And so after we type in 4.29%, hit enter, and you'll see the yields below all update. What this calculator tells you is the minimum yield required for these different types of investments to match the yield provided above to give you an equivalent return after all taxes are considered. So for example, if we could find a California municipal bond fund with a yield of 3% or greater, it would actually provide a better after-tax return for our investor than a 4.29% corporate bond. Now, it's important to note that there is much more to consider when making fixed income investments than just the tax equivalent yield. And for this example, the credit quality of the funds are very important to consider. Vanguard's corporate bond fund has about 50% of its investments in very low-rated investment-grade bonds compared to a treasury bond fund, which is generally considered risk-free. And so keep in mind, the different risks you're taking based on credit quality or duration, besides just tax equivalent yield. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for updates as we release more free tools and videos like this one. If you have a suggestion for a tool you'd like to see, let us know in the comments below.